Ready to stand apart from the competition? Today, we take a look at your shoes and how to make your own shoe in the Shoe Creator.
From the main menu, navigate to Features and open Shoe Creator, and start with selecting your brand and cut.
Let your imagination run wild from here. Dream up the perfect pattern and color combination and save your shoe.
Ready to wear your shoe in My Career? Head to the appropriate store of your brand, and you'll find your shoes under colorways when you scroll to the bottom.
Make your purchase and equip your creation for all of the environments you want to wear them.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing match. Hello and welcome to Saturday night. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, MP is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Buzelis in at the 4. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Chicago making their last shot. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Buzelis. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Dort for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. Can be really effective at any position on the floor.
Pass to Dosunmu. Dort against MP. Launches it. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lu Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it. And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
On the wing, MP shoots. Again, the Bulls score.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City gets it back. Williams misses. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Outside Giddey. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
I just love the ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? MP with the block. And he's able to get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Dort's shot is good.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can work defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Williams from long range. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And here's MP from outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, here's Dort. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Luguentz Dort applying the pressure.
And the Bulls call time here. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Launches a 3. Bulls keep it alive. Pass to MP for 3. And his 5th basket, now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
To the middle. SGA explodes to the rim.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's White. MP looking it over. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thunder trail by 5. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough. Keep going to him. See if he can find him. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
When folks talk about Herder, you hear a lot about his movement, Brent.
Well, one thing you have to be in this league as a great shooter is willing to move without the basketball. It puts a lot of pressure on your primary defender, but it can open up some lanes for your teammates. Kevin Herder, an elite skill working without the ball.
Here's MP. Dort grabs the miss.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lets it go from deep. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. Thunder trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. He can't hit that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 18.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot no good. Good D by MP. Vucevic, the pass to Herder. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's MP from outside. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out, Brian."
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams has checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Wiggins finds Holmgren. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Caruso. Still no points. MP with it. puts up a deep three. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder trail by 8. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Caruso outside. Over Giddey. The Thunder with another miss.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And here's MP from outside. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. They get the rebound. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Wiggins right side. Back to Holmgren. The three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the button. And so it's Chicago. Finish. Quarter.
30. The Thunder, 22.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
They've got Nikola Vucevic. MP is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Buzelis in at the power forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Outside Giddey to the inside, and Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Pass to Hartenstein. Dort against MP. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer, no good. Chicago leading by 13. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Here's Giddey. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Going inside to halt the run over Giddey. That one off the back iron and out.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
For Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ball. Last season, the Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to clinch a #1 seed, Brent.
Yeah, how about that? The age average combined last year, 23.9 years of age. And most of their players not even close to their full potential. To have that kind of success and to share in that kind of story means that they have a big-time foundation to build upon, B.A.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Here's Buzelis. Williams defending. Kicks it out to MP. 4 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from 3. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Caruso. From behind the arc. Chicago with a rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years, and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Caruso outside. And he drives in. Outside for Dort. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Holmgren. Ball against Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Connects from downtown.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside for Dort, looking to end the run. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's MP from outside. The Thunder pull it in. Dort's got 4 rebounds now. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Can't get it to drop. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what would be.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.
That wraps up our 11th season of NBA 2K TV.
We have had so much fun with you, the community. Thanks to all of you for making this another successful 2K TV season.
Definitely, and we're already hard at work on Season 12. We have so much in store for you for NBA 2K26.
I cannot wait for 2K26.
But until then, remember, you can access all past 2K TV episodes from the main menu. You'll find tips on how to improve your game, interviews with your favorite 2K community members, and so much more.
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Bulls. For the Grizzlies, every game presents another chance to improve and Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our... Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. MP is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Grizzlies, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Wells in at the small forward position. Deshaun, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes and stay in our lane. Business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. What could happen with this team? Good stuff. MP outside. Another miss by MP. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Throw good, Bane.
Well, Bane has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
MP against Bane. Good defense by MP.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Jackson down low, off target at the rim. The Bulls leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Oh, no question. Because these teams only play twice a year, this game will mean a lot more to them.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Bulls also changing it up. Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. And it's White in for Dosunmu. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. And the pass to Aldama. In the corner, Kennard with it. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, some of the most solid mechanics in the league. Kennard has complete trust in his motion.
MP against Jackson. MP's shot is good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Up top, Pippen. Light covering. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for
24.
Deciding to change it up. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Collins. White is out there with Smith. Then it's MP. And it's Giddey in at the point. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for John Morant. And both free throws good for Pippen.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's Pippen. That one, no good. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't meet a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Pass to Jackson. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Bangs home the trifecta. And now 24 points for MP.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Kennard with the ball. The layup missed.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there. Right at the...
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points.
49.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 27 points. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game now.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 30.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Morant scanning the floor. Inside. Jackson down low. And the shot is long.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. Buzelis' shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies and the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Kevin Huerter.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Grizzlies, Edey. One shot.
Free throw good. Edey. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to MP. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. MP's got 9 points here in the second half. Right wing. Here's Edey. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Giddey. And so it's Chicago in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting like this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Chicago right now, Zach Collins is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the triple. MP's got 36.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Pippen against MP. Can't cash in from the high post.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Pippen. And the rejection by MP. Here's Aldama. Giddey defending. Aldama can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Morant against White. Morant kicks to Jackson. Top of the key, Pippen. Clock at 6. Will it go? Jackson misses. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant outside. Collins grabs the miss.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And here's MP for 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 8th assist in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Goes back up, and he's fouled pretty hard on that. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. and Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Right here. I'm next. I got next gym.
you